What's good, YouTube? This is IQ Domino coming back at y'all with another motherfucker bang of a video. Now today we going over that boy Myron Gaines. The battle of the sexes, grilling with Myron Gaines. Like, alright, she seemed like she a little pretty though. She seemed like she a little pretty. Let's get right into it. By the way, I don't watch the whole video, and this is strictly for entertainment.
You like women that you can manipulate into thinking that they're smaller or less worthy than you.
You're manipulating this conversation right now from the argument.
I'm not manipulating the conversation. I'm just saying, from a viewpoint, it seems like you like women that you can manipulate into thinking that you're the best thing that they've ever had in order for them to feel like that it's okay that he cheats on me because I've got a prize. Absolutely not.
That's a fact, though.
No, it's not a fact.
It is a fact.
It's not a fact.
It's a statistical fact.
I ain't gonna lie, like, manipulation is crazy. I don't know the whole conversation, but if he really on some shit like he want women that he can manipulate, that shit is fucking insane. I don't think people really listen to what he say. Like, he be saying some nut shit.
Myron Gaines, one half of the Fresh Fit podcast. We are here to do an episode of grilling. Like seeing women? Always, man. I'm always womanizing, always sourcing. The more you deal with females, the more you just realize, like, man, they're really not that special. Man, I am the grill. I be cooking these hoes. When you've interviewed almost 3,000 girls, you know what they're gonna say. So it's like black belt and this stuff. So I'll be good. It makes it more exciting when you don't know.
And I'm gonna keep it a book. Yeah, do you notice how he like really he compete with women? It sounds like he competing with the women, or like he about to versus a woman. Like that nigga he like listen to.
Are you ready, Myron?
Always am.
Listen to him, bro. Listen to him, bro.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like that radio.
You make it seem like I be making this shit up. I don't make this shit up. Listen to this nigga.
All right, nice to meet you.
Nice
Myron,
to meet you.
You gonna give me a hug or what? Oh, no, that's lame.
That's the traditional way.
Yeah, that's lame.
No, it's not. It's
Very
respectful.
Lame. No, lame.
No?
Lame.
Oh,
Lame.
well, you can just sit down then.
Well, you can stand up.
Or you could just sit down.
I'm gonna walk out then.
And then you sit your ass down.
Air hugs.
How are you?
Like,
I'm good.
Hey, it ain't even about that. It's not even about that. Let me tell you what it is, though. Why your expectations so high for a person you don't know? You could have just been like, get up, give me a hug. I want a hug. Come on. Like, you could have just, it should be like, no. Like, no. I guess you got to warm up to me. Like, come on, bro. Like, just do something. And like, I got to warm you up. You could say so many things and bring, I don't know. Niggas be making shit awkward.
Thank you. How are you?
Good, very good. She didn't want to stand up. Typical feminist. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You got to play the game, guys. This is how women are nowadays. You know, they want to sit there and think, oh no, I'm not gonna stand.
Bro, there's so many women love hugs, bro. They be, you know how, you know what I know, like one of the OGs say. You know when a woman really fuck with you, bro, when you hug her and then she low key melting your arms a little bit, like she just be like. You know she fucking with you. Like,
Stand up, and it's like, okay, cool. Now I'm going to demolish you in this debate.
So, what's it like living in Miami?
It's good, lots of hoes.
Women?
Some, but most are hoes.
We're about 5 seconds in and he's already saying the word hose. Okay, and do you indulge with them a lot, or?
Yeah, she's trying to grow me, but, you know, I'm a professional in this black belt. We're dealing with womanese, so easy mode. I mean, we have them on the show all the time. We have regular girls as well. So.
Oh, what do you do? Sorry?
Oh, we have a podcast ourselves where it's a male self-improvement podcast.
T-shirt?
Oh, yeah, male self-improvement podcast, yeah, Fresh and Fit, yeah.
So you have women on there?
Yes, it's a component of what we do. We also do Money Mondays, teach guys how to make money. Then Wednesdays, how to date properly and get your stuff together. And then Fridays, we do call-in shows or bring in special guests or whatever it may be. But,
so do you think you're quite knowledgeable in the dating field?
To a degree.
Do you think you have a great understanding of how women work?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a great thing if you understand the women?
Well, the thing is, you can either understand women or respect them, but you can't do both at the same time.
What?
That's so dumb. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Now, I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm not gonna lie. To a certain extent, you're not supposed to, how I put this, relate to women, but you can respect them to a certain extent. Like you ain't like you can treat a woman with respect and understand her. Honestly, the more you understand a woman, is she really like a good woman or like a lady type material, comfortable, put the ring, really keep her around for a long period of time and possibly put a ring on that shit, that's the more you respect her. Like, it's hard to find that, you know what I'm saying? But the ring part. But there are women that we know we just fuck, and there are women we know we can keep around for a long period of time. Like, that, what?
What is he talking about? I don't think that's a true statement. I think with understanding women, you'd learn to respect them more. The same as understanding a man, you'd learn to respect him more.
Nah, you can't respect them as equals once you understand them.
You'd still respect them as a woman and what value they hold.
I'm
and what they
speaking
bring.
from an equality standpoint.
I ain't gonna lie, like I kind of understand that though. I kind of understand that. But
I can't respect them as equals since I understand them.
Listen, I'm type motherfucker. There's positions that you have. I'm a man, you're a woman. We play the position.
And I think that's the way they like it anyway.
You can respect each other for their gender. Like, I would respect a man for being a man and what he provides as a man, and you could respect a woman for the things that she could provide that you could never do.
If you understand women, there's no way you can respect them as equals. That's my premise on it.
Why can't you respect them as an equal?
Because we're way different.
Yeah, but you can still respect the fact that you're different and respect what they're capable of, but you're not.
Men and women aren't equal. It's just funny how women want you to treat them as equals, but everything that they're actually attracted to and aroused by, most importantly, is not equal.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
For example, perfect example. I came down here. I said, oh, give me a hug. What'd you say? Oh, well, it's traditional, kiss my hand.
Yes. That did not sound English.
That right there in itself signifies the difference between men and women.
Yeah.
You displayed it yourself a second ago.
Also, that's fine. Doesn't mean you can't respect that.
So traditionalism, and this is what a lot of girls do, they'll want traditionalism when it benefits them, but that they'll want to expect to be treated as equal later on.
Don't you think men are the same, though?
How so?
Like, they want to be traditional in the sense that they provide and stuff, but then they want to be treated equal when they can't bother to show up as a man anymore.
Well, here's the thing. I disagree with that. I think men need to, be protectors and providers. So I don't think women should work. I think the man needs to be the sole breadwinner, and I think women should work electively. With responsibility comes authority, right? So if you're going to go ahead and be responsible and pay the bills and everything else, like, you should have the authority to tell your girl what it is.
So do you think men are higher value than a woman in a relationship?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, every time I come on the show, it's just another girl spouting the same bullshit about...
Hey, ladies watching this, let's just be honest. Just be honest. Think about it. How many real ones do you meet that's just honest to you, that's cut to you? Nah, y'all answer this question. Think about it truthfully, because the next question is going to reveal if you being true or not. How many weirdos you meet? How many niggas that act like virgins do you meet? How many niggas you know lying that just lie to you openly do you meet? How many niggas do you know they act like bitches? How many niggas they're the woman. Like, you gotta comfort them. You gotta make sure they good. How many men you actually meet that actually, make sure you good, that make you feel sexy, they treat you right, they rub you down if you having a bad day, they call you up, make sure you get on the phone with them, you know what I'm saying? Not that many guys doing that. And you ain't gotta worry about nothing on his side. You just know he your source of happiness. Not that many niggas like that. So, in that case, me personally, I think that I'm higher value than a woman, because I know there ain't that many motherfuckers like me out here. That's what value is really based off of. But if we being real, if you meet a good woman, she is a high value woman. Now, don't get me wrong. Most women not, honestly. But some women are willing to, actually do the shit that you want to do. If you actually, if you that guy to her. It's just the honest truth of it.
Oh, treat me like a lady, but at the same time, I'm equal to you. It's like, what the fuck?
A lot of women, you'd be surprised how willing they are to change. I've met women that I thought were absolute bitches, and they turn into, like, sweethearts once you actually get to know them and they actually get to know you with me. So the value side of it all, I think there's all perspective. Depending on what you value in life. If you value somebody who know how to handle shit, you know gonna handle shit, versus somebody who got money, it depends on your own value. I think they value based be off money and shit though, and status.
It doesn't make sense. If you want to be treated like a lady, that inherently means we're not equal, because it's way harder to find a guy that has a shit together than an attractive woman.
It's not necessarily an attractive woman, because if
That's
all
what we care
you're
about.
looking for is an attractive
That's what
woman,
we care about.
So you don't care that what values, traditions, what respect levels.
Well, yeah,
what
obviously she can't be a whore either. It's not that hard to be pretty and keep your legs closed. It's not
But
hard.
it's not. Is that all you care about though?
Yeah.
This guy is unbelievable.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Me personally, I think a woman. Nah, I'm gonna be honest. A woman having a lot of bodies and a woman being a good woman, it's never really gonna. You never gonna. Number one, her right here. She look like she might have been a part-time demon before. Be looking at her, she could be, but at the end of the day, if she a type of woman who's going to do everything that I want a relationship, she do everything that I want a relationship, or things that I think is necessary for her to be the way I think it is necessary for her to be in a relationship, then I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck. Be honest. But be honest, most women that do just fuck around, they ain't gonna meet that standard. So you just fuck them. Like they ain't gonna meet that. They not gonna meet that. They're not. So you really just gonna be fucking them. I'm just gonna keep it above. Like they're going to want to just fuck you, because maybe they want more, but they ain't gonna say that, because they know once they say that, it's cut off, because you just somebody to fuck. You like women, like the same way how a guy defines his position, a woman define her position too. Like.
So you wouldn't want a woman that looks after you. You looks after your mental health, looks after your
Of
brain.
course, that comes
you.
with it.
Not necessarily. I know.
I don't want no woman trying to tell me how. If you listen, I don't look for a woman that can make me feel better. Outside of sex, nah. We can have a good time. We can vibe. We can have a good experience. I'll be honest. I like doing right by my woman. I don't like my woman to, like, babyfy me. I had a girl, like, I ain't about to get into that, but I'm not really like that.
Million beautiful women that haven't got the power in their brain or the sense to be accommodating in that sort of any way.
Well, typically, when girls aren't, right, that means they come from a strong family structure. Yeah. They understand these things. They have a strong male figure in their family to some degree that they respect.
But then you are expecting more than just looks, then, aren't you?
Well, it's the main thing to get her foot in the door. It's the most important thing, because there's no conversation if she's not attractive first.
Okay, so what's your type?
Not fat.
Okay.
Not a hoe.
What would you classify as fat?
Polite.
But didn't he just say he was fucking on hoes?
It's just crazy to me how, like, there's so many girls that are, like, big as hell. Like, I weigh about 195 to 200 pounds. There's girls that weigh as much as me, and I'm 6'3". So it's like, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. They'll be 100 kilos and expect you to...
So you want to feel bigger than the woman?
It's not about me feeling bigger. It's just about, I don't want a fat girl. It's unacceptable. Just like women don't want a man shorter than them, I don't want a girl big as hell. Facts.
Do you not think that's quite, like, offensive to women?
In what way?
Calling them fat as hell.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Honestly, who cares? Who gives a fuck? He's saying what he like and don't like.
Yeah, because they're in direct control of every morsel of food that goes in their mouth. That's even worse. Just like a dude is in control of how much money he earns, woman's in control of how much food she consumes.
Also, men are in control of how much food they consume, so men can also get overweight.
Well, yeah, it's unacceptable to be fat as a man as well, but it's even worse when you're a female, because at least as a man, you can make up for your lack of aesthetics. Men have to provide value and utility in way more than one way. Women, you guys have one job. Make sandwiches, what more? 2 jobs. Make sandwiches, be hot, 3 jobs. And don't be a whore. Not hard.
That is ridiculous. So all you require from a woman, and you think all we're capable of as women, is making sandwiches, looking good, and what was the third thing? Not being a whore. Not being a whore.
Well, I didn't say that's all they're capable of. What I'm saying is that these are things that men tend to value. Women tend to think that we care about, like, their opinions and all this other stuff. We don't care about none of that. Men actually don't want a lot, guys. We're very simple.
I'm gonna be honest, dog. Me personally, I care about. I care about a woman's principles, like how she look at life. That's big to me. That's so big to me, bro. If a woman hit me with it, I don't want no kids, I instantly don't take her serious. I don't take her serious at all. At all. At all. A woman hit me with that, I don't want no kids. You don't want me. I'm here to fuck. Hey, like a woman, because that's what I hear. I just want to have fun all my life and just.
Women's opinions, of course, are valid. This guy has got everything seriously twisted. But you will eventually, won't you? So if you were with a woman and you were settling with a woman and you were growing as a business or something, your woman is naturally going to be right by your side, isn't she? So you are going to value her opinion. You are going to respect.
No, because the reality is when a woman's with a man that she loves, admires, and respects, her opinions pretty much become your opinions. Girls absorb the strongest man in that they're in a relationship with or that they're linked to. So, for example, if a girl has a strong father, a lot of
not every woman though, but a good woman is definitely gonna take in everything that you like. She'll take in a lot of you. Her low key start turning into you in a lot of ways. She'll pick up all your lingo. She'll pick up some of your habits. It's crazy.
At the time, she has a very similar worldview to her father.
You know, women are so wild. Like with their connection side, like women low key. If you have a point where you don't fuck with her, you know her cycle will start to eventually change to the point where you usually don't fuck with her. Like her cycle will adjust to that point. That shit is crazy to me. Like that shit is crazy to me. Like it's crazy, bro. Like that shit. Like women's cycle, like if you fucking with multiple women, like different women, they cycles really are like end up being the same point. It'll be at the same point. Like, is it just me? Hey, leave a comment down below, man. Is it just me?
Yeah.
If she has strong brothers, she has a similar worldview. If she doesn't have any male, influence, she'll think dumb shit like her mom tells her. Oh, man ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. So I can always tell from speaking with a woman if she has a father or some kind of strong masculine figure in her life. That's why we don't care about y'all opinions, because we know it could be morphed by whatever you're influenced by.
But some women do have a great mind, and they do have helpful opinions, and they do have a different opinion that maybe, well, actually, I wouldn't have thought about it like that because I'm in such a masculine state that sometimes you forget the femininity is actually really important too when it comes to certain things.
Her opinion matters, but she has to earn that.
Sometimes.
Right? So like
sometimes women that break shit down it will like give you game when the most game you get from women is when they not trying to do shit. Just by you being around them, you'll catch up on things or you'll put shit together like you wouldn't have put together if they weren't there. I will say that.
Like a lot of girls think that we care about their opinion early on in the relationship or whatever.
That.
We really don't care because a man's life is way harder than a woman's life. So whatever opinion you have, it's kind of null and void.
I don't necessarily think a man's life is harder than a woman's life. I think men have a hard life. Women have a hard life, but we have different struggles.
Yeah, these feminists are stupid as fuck.
If he spent even a day in a woman's shoes, he would know that that is a lie. I think the only thing that's different with men and women is women have a great support system. So any of our struggles are like shared, they're halved, whereas a man is literally on your own. You don't really have that friendship group that you could go in and release your emotions to. No. That doesn't mean that anyone's life's harder. It just means we both have equally hard lives and we have to.
We must become excellent. Like women have the privilege of being mediocre and still being taken seriously by society, still finding a man to take care of them. Us, on the other hand,
suckers.
If we don't become excellent, our reality reflects that. We get no chicks, no one respects us, no one wants to hang out with us. So as a man, you must go out there and become successful. For women, you don't have to.
You'll never experience childbirth. You'll never experience pregnancy. You'll never experience menstrual cramps.
That's a choice.
Menstrual cramps aren't a choice. They're
okay,
monthly.
But pregnancy is.
But if you wanted a child, because it's not just a singular choice.
So, nigga, oh my God, this nigga sound like why you saying that? What point does that make? I ain't gonna lie, bro. He remind me of, oh my God, that nigga's I ain't gonna lie, like what's the point of you saying that?
Two people. Mm-hmm. So if you wanted a child, you can't physically have your own child. It'd be on your woman.
This is a perfect example of women always seeing the finish line and not actually seeing the race. What needs to happen for a child to be born?
The obvious.
Sex, right?
Sexual intercourse.
How does a man go about getting sex?
I don't know. You have loads of hosts, so it's probably really easy.
delusional female. What's new? Let's talk about the race. Let's talk about the guy having to build his value up. Let's talk about the guy being useless at 18 years old versus a woman at 18 years old. Everyone's trying to fly her out. If she's hot enough, she has an Instagram profile. She's getting offers from dudes that are, you know, $1 million, $2 million
I'm gonna
net.
say this. A man definitely got to put in more work versus a woman, especially if she's pretty. But a woman's value and what a woman values in life, I promise you, if she don't have a good head on her shoulders while she 18, she's gonna fuck off. And she gonna essentially miss the point. So, in his eyes, seem like it's easier, but in my eyes, some of these hoes really doomed. Like, a nigga can really, like, it depends on how a woman grow up. Some of these women really doomed. Like, they are done. If you a guy, it's at any point you can change forever. You could be 50 years old and fuck an 18-year-old. You can find a good one. That's 18, 20, whatever. If you 50 years old, if you figure it out. Once a woman hit like 30, she is done. I ain't gonna lie, when you hit your late 20s, you gonna be running to a lot of niggas that don't take you serious. A lot of niggas after that point. I'm just keeping it a buck. You gonna run into niggas that really want to marry you, but those gonna be the niggas that you really don't take serious. Because it be niggas who really think money is everything. Like, game is game. When women hit a certain age, bro, if they mindset ain't right and they don't figure it out, they don't get their mindset right, bro, by the time they 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, they be like that struggle phase. When they be out of their 30s, nothing but lame niggas be available for them. Or they be there to get fucked for the most part. I'm not saying it be impossible, but the playing field be real small for them. When you 30, you can catch you an 18-year-old. When a dude 18, he can get a lot of women too, depending on how good your mouthpiece is. Are we talking about just sex and just having a baby mama? Because you don't need a lot of money to take care of a family.
Net worth, etc. As a man, you have to build yourself up to even be able to get sex. Women are just offered sex.
I don't think that's true, actually, because if you're a good-looking guy, like...
If you know how to talk, if you know how to respect, you know how to keep the conversation instant, and you let her know that she look good, and you know how to turn her on, 9 times out of 10, you're going to fuck her. If she fucking with you. Your personality is your personality. She either gonna fuck with you or she not. But 9 times out of 10, I don't know. I guess I'm just good looking. But I don't really think that's just it. Because they had a point where even though I was good looking, my game was trash and I was not getting nothing. So, while I was not getting it as often as I am now. Because my game was trash. So, just because you good looking, that's not the end all be all. You have to know how to talk. You need to know how to push things forward. You need to know how to hold a good conversation. That's something you can figure out at a young age. That's all you need to get pussy. And niggas talking about fucking. Like, that's all you need. A marriage, all you need to do is have a decent salary to take care of a family. You can be okay with kids. It's not rocket science to get a good looking woman at that. Because why a good looking woman, you'd be surprised, don't really care about money. A lot of them don't really care about money. How I know that? Because you don't really see them fiending for money. They don't ask for money. They don't really have 2 jobs. They not hustling. They really just want to enjoy life. You'd be surprised how many women like that. You'd be surprised.
You said there's plenty of...
If you've been waiting to apply for disability benefits,
even the ones that care about money.
I'm Sarah, and I'm a lawyer.
Women around...
Even the ones that care about money still just want to smash.
that will happily have sex. If you're a good-looking guy...
We all know that it's not easy for guys to get laid. If it was, guys would be watching porn or subscribing to OnlyFans or all this other fuckery that we got going on with sex work.
It's not harder for men to have sex. It might be harder for men to have sex with higher value women, but like you said, there's hoes everywhere. There's women of less value or less attractive than you that would happily sleep with you. So it's not harder. You're just looking in the wrong places.
Okay, what does it take to be a good-looking guy?
It depends. Everyone's idea of...
Listen, I got something to say about both what they said. Number one, it's like I agree. It's not hard to fuck women. It's hard to find a good woman that you want to keep around and that's actually worth something. Like you want her that's worth something to you, depending on, what you want with your life. Like in my life, to me, I think it's hard to, it's hard to have a good amount of women that I take serious, rather than women that I just want to smash. It's different. But in his case, he's saying motherfuckers watching OnlyFans porn. Listen, this is my thing. Essentially, this is the problem with me in society. For niggas who watch OnlyFans, who buy OnlyFans, you're spending and donating thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars of your hard-earned money on to watch pussy, to watch it. Why not just go buy you a hoe and fuck her? Why not? What's the difference? That's one. Because you really tricking your money anyway. You tricking it, but you really playing yourself because you saying it's stupid. It's stupid. And two, just because you watch porn does not mean you not getting pussy. That don't mean, like, you can watch porn and get pussy because all you need to do is talk to the bitch. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, I always be questioning, like, a lot of things. Because I'd be like, what's wrong with you?
Of good looking differs, but most people find a lot of men attractive these days.
Okay.
Like the standards aren't very high.
I keep it simple. So for as a guy to be attractive, you have to be tall. Most women want a guy over 6 feet tall. Most men don't qualify for that.
Most say this, but then when it actually comes down to it and you ask them about their pasts, most men probably aren't over 6 feet tall.
Well, you said good looking and casual sex. So if a woman's going to go ahead and have casual sex and good looking with a guy, she's typically going to want a guy that's like very, very attractive.
It depends how drunk she is. People get laughed into bed all the time.
The point I'm trying to make is that women typically want a guy who's better than them in every regard. So for a guy to get sex is very difficult. And then you're mentioning, oh, well, he could just be good looking. That's not easy for a man. You have to go to the gym. You have to build your body up. You have to dress well, smell well. Then you have to also have game. Even if you're a good looking guy.
Also the same for a woman.
She's got no fucking idea, man.
He has absolutely zero idea.
Do you fuck every good looking guy you talk to?
No, absolutely never.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about me. You said.
That's the thing. Both of them wrong. Because I know some of the baddest, the finest women, right? They fine. And they don't go to the gym. I know women that don't have nobody and they still be getting, I know fat bitches that be fucking. So it don't matter. I know little niggas that's tiny, they be fucking. I know bad built niggas that be getting pussy. I know old niggas that look like you would never think in your life get pussy. I've seen ugly niggas get pussy. I've seen all these guys. I seen motherfucker, I looked at him and I was like, this nigga is seriously ugly. And he gets bitches that are fine as hell. So it don't matter, bro.
If you surround yourself with hoes, and I'm saying if you do surround yourself with hoes, then sex is easily obtainable.
Good looks a lot of the times might get your foot in the door, but if you're not able to convey yourself in a certain way, have a certain tonality, have a certain confidence, speak in a certain way.
But do you not think that's the same with a woman?
No.
We still have to go to the gym.
No, we actually appreciate when you guys are quiet.
I've had enough. But if we went on a first date and I sat there and I was like, you're going to think, one, she's boring, two, she's got no personality, three, she's got zero substance. Now, as much as you say all you want is someone to look good and make sandwiches, realistically, you're going to get so bored of that if the person you're dating has no substance.
Well, most women are boring in general. Imagine as a guy and, hot girls want to fly you out and suck your dick and smash you just for you existing. Would you actually go to the gym and develop yourself? The answer is a profound fucking no. And the hottest girls especially are boring.
That's not also
you know what's crazy? The more game I get and the more I understand about the game, the less I realize, the more I realize how much shit that I did that's bullshit. Like, a lot of shit really is bullshit. Like, you don't need to be in tip-top shape to get women. Like, I like to be strong. I like to be in shape. I like to be able to run. I like to be able to do these things. But I used to be a gym maniac. Like, I used to want to be the biggest, wanted to be the. When you realize that, bro, low key, you be like, I'd be alright being able to bench 225. I'd be alright, you know what I'm saying? Because you stop focusing on that so much. It's kind of like it's not that serious. Because it's not really what they looking for. He really think like a woman on some shit.
Very true. I think it just depends on how you were raised and your upbringing and what you were surrounded with. He is wrong. I do not care. That is wrong. There's a lot of people that you wouldn't find attractive that are also boring. There's a lot of people in general
But no one
that
cares
are
about ugly
very
girls.
boring.
No one cares about ugly girls. But what I'm saying is that hot girls a lot of times are boring because they've never had to develop themselves to become attractive. And they've gotten everything that they've ever wanted simply by being hot. So why...
I think it's a very small minority of people, though.
Why didn't no one gives a shit about ugly girls? Just like no one cares about broke guys in front of
That's a lie.
7-Eleven asking for money.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That is a fucking lie. I've seen guys with money that he's saying that is that's in position with ugly women. With ugly women. With ugly women. I'm telling you, what he's saying is bullshit. It's bullshit.
You're invisible. Attractive women are fairly common.
Yeah, of course they are.
They're
But
fairly common.
the attractive women that have had everything handed to them and never had to work and never had to build a personality,
Not
that's
all
quite
attractive
rare
women
because
are
a lot of people that I know that
Not all attractive women have had everything handed to them, too. That's another thing. Like where do they get this information from? They got attractive women that I know that are bums. Like they fucking bums. Like real life bums. And they are cool with that. Not to be disrespectful, I understand bum is like kind of different, but they lazy. They don't care about money. They don't care. Like they barely be having jobs half the time. Like they do not care about money. I'm telling you, I know women who do not care about money. I promise you, they exist. They exist. They really exist.
attractive are very great people and
They
they've had
look
not
good.
everything handed to them. They've still grafted,
They are
they've still
fine,
worked, and they've
pretty.
obtained a great personality.
Like women, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to remember that what women are interested in and what men are interested in are two different things.
He keeps saying about women don't like men unless they've got money, but I know girls out here that don't give a fuck about money.
The reason why I say women live life on easy mode is because they reserve the right to be useless if they want. But as a
I
man,
don't think so.
hold on, well, okay.
But go on,
How many
sorry.
useless bimbos do you know that are with rich guys? You probably know a bunch.
No, I
They're
don't.
stupid. They
I
don't make
don't.
any money. They don't do nothing.
I don't know any.
You don't know? Okay, well, in the real world, okay, there's very attractive women that have no skills,
Yeah.
right, that are with exceptional men, and they're able to do so because they're attractive. Now, with that said, I'm not knocking all women out there. If girls want to go to school and make money and be successful, that's cool. But the key is they don't have to. However, as a man, you cannot be a loser and get an exceptional woman.
But you can, especially in this generation where women
Oh my God. Define loser. Comment down below. Define loser.
want equality and women want to overpower a man. There's women out there that are doing really
Those
well.
relationships never
and they
last.
fight- but
Those relationships
does-
never last.
Does it ever last?
I know some relationships that die with dominant women and submissive men.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Or does he
Men
want to?
rarely leave relationships.
Yeah, but they
It's the
do
girls
though
that
because
leave. Women leave, men don't. We know that 80% of divorces are initiated by women, and men.
He don't leave relationships. If I don't like it, the bitch pissing me off, she ain't acting right, it ain't working out, it ain't working. I will end that bitch quick. Unless I think it's worth it, and I might be, I might be depending on the woman. But most, no, if I think she worth it, I might consider making changing a little something. Not about me, but about the relationship. The terms. If she's worth it. But for the most part, if she out of line, if she not with it, if she ain't going with it, I'm not going for it, bro. I'm not going for it, bro. That's really it. That's it. And I ain't really trying to be, if you don't like it, you don't like it, I get it. I'm not here to try to justify and make myself seem like a good guy. I'm being 100% honest. I do too much. And I'm willing to do too much, and I don't ask for a lot. I ask for little things. Respect. The rest of it, the respect, honesty, keep it real. All the rest of that shit, we gonna keep it, YouTube friendly for the youngest. But all the rest of that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't, be yourself. You're going to show me if you qualify for something long term or not.
Rarely, if ever, leave women unless like they do some really vile shit. So
and I'd be like,
once again, a girl that doesn't understand how the real world works.
They don't leave the relationship. They just obtain other relationships during their relationship in order for the woman to leave.
Still in a relationship. They don't end it.
But is it really a relationship? Or some false pretenses now, isn't it?
Men almost always want other women. That's just how it goes.
Is that true though? Or do you
Yes.
think when you really love someone that you will just stay in a monogamous relationship?
Monogamy is a lie.
For who?
For men. The guys that sit there and say, I want to be monogamous. 9 out of 10 times they're lying. It's cope. They want to have other women. They just either A, are too scared to admit it, B, don't have the sexual market value to attract multiple women, or C, all the above.
Do you know what? You don't actually realise how men think until you start dating them and this intense with this whole grilling thing, and they're really open about that. They all just want to women all day long, no matter what relationship, no matter what, and they think it's absolutely fine. It's not fine, guys. It's fucking damaging. Stop listening to online people, because you know what the truth is. If they find a good woman, they're not going to fuck anyone else anyway. They're just damaged. Let them heal. Come back to them. Don't listen to them, because they're just going to damage you as well. I'm not saying that men aren't naturally going to want other women, because that's a very natural thing for men. I understand that.
Yeah.
But it's whether you're going to break your relationship or risk your relationship in order to obtain another woman during that.
Why not tell her I'm going to have multiple girls? Why not be honest?
But then she might not stay.
Well, that's why most guys lie. But if your value's high enough, you tell her straight up, I'm going to have other women, and they accept.
She might not stay. You got to respect it. Let her ass go. You don't have to have a lot of money to let her respect it. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. They'll stay. Just don't bring it up again when they come back. They might hang up the phone. They might be mad. They might not call you for about a week, couple days. But when they call back, act like the conversation never had it happen, because they have agreed.
And this is why I always say, the more money you have, you think you can buy your way out of morality.
We always put morality in the female frame. Oh, it's immoral for you to have, multiple women. It's immoral for you to want to have other chicks. I could turn around and be like, well, it's immoral for you to want a guy that has money. It's immoral for you to want a guy that's 6 foot tall. It's immoral for you to want a guy that's better than you.
But it's natural though.
It's natural for me to want hoes.
It's natural for you to want it,
to have
but
multiple women.
It's whether you're going to go and do that.
So hold on. So it's okay for you to want and actually take action on having a guy that's 6 foot tall, that makes money, that has status, that is attractive, that's charming, that's good looking. But it's immoral for me to enact on my natural want, which is multiple women.
Yes, because it's very different. And a woman, and man, like you said, your
wait,
natural
hold on.
is someone who's not fat.
Let's make this even more fun. Hold on.
Let's make this even more fun.
This is a perfect example of women thinking that their double standards are more important than yours. So, for example, they want to sit there and say, I want a guy that makes money and tall and successful and strong.
I'll be all right, baby. You can believe whatever you want to believe. I understand if you don't. I understand. I understand. I get it. But I'm telling you how it is. And leave it at that. We is not about to debate about something that we know we both not about to.
Etc. But if you want multiple women, it's a problem.
He is the epitome of delusional.
As a man, I have to earn my ability to get a variety of women. You don't have to even earn your ability to get a guy that's 6 foot that makes money, etc.
Of course you do.
No, you don't. You just exist.
That's just not true.
Just exist.
You can't just exist and just get every man in the world.
If you're attractive, just exist. Have an Instagram profile. Be at a.
Hey, y'all, be honest. Leave a comment down below. Do you think that he can get her, like in a real like a real sit down? Do you think he really can get her? I ain't lying. I think I can get her. I think me and her. I ain't gonna say get her, but I think me and her have a good little dialogue. I think I might make her ass smile a lot. I think I can turn her on.
Club or be at a bar.
Cause she seemed like she's so like not confrontational. Like she is not confrontational. Like she ran away from the confrontation in the confrontation. Why she in the confrontation? Like just listen to her.
Just stand there.
If you genuinely spent a week in a woman's body, you'd understand that that's actually not a true statement in the slightest. Maybe, like I said, the women that you've associated with have had a life like that.
If I was a woman, I'd see how women's lives are easy.
It's not.
Easy mode. Compared to men, easy mode. Typical modern day woman in front of me, guys.
I feel sorry for whoever bears this man's kids. You think women are inferior?
Yes.
Why?
It's biology, yeah.
Biology?
They're physically inferior. They're mentally inferior.
But aren't men here as protectors of women?
Yeah.
So why would we need to protect it if we was inferior? You protect things that are more in value to you than you are. I got him there.
No, well, because
the king has bodyguards, the queen has bodyguards to look after them because they're very high value. They need to be protected. Men are here as protectors of women.
Well,
so we're not necessarily inferior, are we?
The fact that I'm able to even protect you and I have the ability to do so
is because you're
that
stronger.
I'm superior to you. Yeah.
Your strength is superior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Men are superior, end of story. No one watches WNBA for a reason. They suck.
I don't
who
think
sports?
the word inferior and superior are the right words to use between men and women.
It's
like a baby. Say we
semantics.
had a child, a little newborn baby.
He's inferior. He's useless. It's the truth. Babies are a liability, and so are women, guys.
Did he really just say babies are a liability?
And here's the thing: women are just like babies and children. Like, you guys can barely make your own decisions. Don't know what you want to eat half the time. Can't protect yourselves. It's like, God damn.
I mean, we can protect ourselves, but we shouldn't have to, because that's what men are for.
How are you going to protect yourself from a man?
No, not from a man, I suppose. But this is why you're here, to protect us.
Yeah,
so we're not inferior
superior
to you. You're not superior. Your strength is superior for the reason of protecting women. He just seems so insecure when it comes to women, and I kind of feel a little bit sorry for him. Your strength is superior.
Which is the most important thing.
It's
strength is the only thing that...
She is turned all the way off. She don't want to fuck this. She don't see. I'm telling you, this is this man's life. I'm telling you, this is what I think, because you listen to what he say. Like, listen to what he say, and he dead ass came on it. Like, Myron, just sit down and actually get at her. Just get at her. Just to show the world, like, make it do it to make your point. This how easy it is when you're a high value man. This how you just show us, nigga. Shit.
That matters.
Strength isn't all that matters. Stop winding me up now.
It's the only thing that matters.
That's a very vague statement to say. Strength is the only thing that matters in the whole world.
Yes.
So you can't talk.
It's why we're at the top of the food chain. It's why we built this crazy world that we have right now. Everything was built by men.
If you've ever dreamed of owning an apartment complex and you live near one of these cities, then you've got to see the same ad that...
Let me be honest. Women suck at almost everything that they do.
I can't believe he's just said that.
Yeah, women suck at everything, guys.
That's so...
They suck at driving.
I'm a fantastic driver.
Okay.
I would run laps around you, I'm not gonna lie.
Sure. They suck at sports. They're not as coordinated, right? You ever throw like a ball at a chick or something and she's not expecting it? Oh,
do you know what I think you've really dealt with some really dumb women, because everything that you've just named, I'm fantastic
Well, being
at.
dumb and being uncoordinated are two different things. There's plenty of people that are very smart.
I know so many men that are uncoordinated. I could throw a ball and he's not going to catch it.
For sure.
I think you're talking about a minority of both genders.
No, I'm speaking in general.
Okay.
I'm speaking in general.
For both genders.
Yeah, for both
because
genders.
there's men and women that can't drive.
But most women suck at most things, is what I'm trying to say.
Most men suck at most things. Because if they didn't, every man would be a millionaire. Every man would be a high value man. Men suck.
There's a reason why there's separate leagues for everything.
Yeah.
Right? Because women suck at most things.
That's such a vague statement, saying women suck at everything.
They do.
But how? How can you say women suck at everything? Women are better nurturers. They're better at emotional expressions. They're better at communication. They're better at childbirth.
So they're better at making sandwiches, telling you
pain.
Communication. You guys can't even tell us what you want to eat.
Hold on. I don't know what women you're dealing with, because I'm a very straightforward woman.
Okay.
You asked me where we're going to.
But
I'm
in general,
you, I was thinking about it since last night.
We're talking about women in general here. I know you might be special. Ooh.
Okay, I am special, then clearly.
She just said women are good at communication. No, women are good at listening to communication and being able to assess the situation. But to be honest with you, they talk too much, they're annoying, and they can't even tell you what they want to eat. So explain to me how they're good at communicating.
Yeah, but I just think you've got a really, really bad viewpoint of women. And I think no matter
how
great a woman is, you're just going to say, we suck at everything.
You guys do.
Men suck at everything.
You guys do. Here's the thing.
You all suck.
The reason why I believe in being a protector, a provider, right, and women not working, etc., is because I know women deep down in the back of their mind suck. Like
you guys suck,
the men,
because you're all incapable of a lot of things. You're not emotionally available. Okay. Men are the worst at being emotionally available. Okay. They keep all their emotions in, and then they become enraged. Okay, so
being
men
emotionally available makes you less attractive.
Suck. A man who's emotionally available is very attractive.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Guy sits there and cries and tells you his
don't
feelings.
Cry.
That's being emotionally available.
No. You're not going to sit and cry every day, though, are you? You can cry if you're upset. Of course you can. It's natural.
And you're going to lose respect for me.
God gave us all of these feelings
and you're gonna lose respect
feel.
For me.
I'm not going to lose any.
Yes,
I'll give you a cuddle. I'll put you on my shoulder and I say,
baby, your vagina will get dry.
Okay.
See, this is female garbage once again.
I don't.
Be emotionally available. And then I'm like, okay, well, you want the guy to cry and have his emotions.
He think this shit a game. He think this shit a game. This shit is not a game. This shit is very simple, my boy. Like, why do y'all? This is my thing though. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all talking about emotions. Y'all sitting there. This is bitchery. Like, fuck fuckery. This is bitchery. This is like they sitting down talking about feelings.
I don't want him to sit and cry every day.
But that's being emotionally available.
Yes,
emotions
when it
are
needs
erratic.
to happen.
They happen
And
all the
cry
time.
if you need to cry. When was the last time you cried?
Ooh, it's been a while. I can't remember.
Exactly. He needs a good old cry, this one. But that is a very healthy part of being a human being, not a man or a woman. Being a human being, you have to express these feelings. You have to feel every emotion. Because you know what you'll do? You'll build it up and it will come out in a different emotion. And mostly in men, it comes out as rage.
One of the big cornerstones of being a man versus being a woman is emotional control. Because look, I'll tell you this.
Emotional control is healthy, but that means
So
knowing when to control,
so that means
when to be emotional. That doesn't mean don't feel your emotions.
Yeah. Go ahead and feel them, but feel them by yourself or with one of your guys that you could trust. Not with a woman, because women are not receptive to emotionally available men.
But you say that, but look at how many men, right, are in relationships.
Yeah.
When they're having a bad day,
Yep.
who are they going to go to make their day better? Their woman.
No, I would talk to my guys.
Okay,
Women don't have
I don't think
solutions.
you like women.
No, I do.
You don't like women because any man, they will go home to their woman will make them feel better. If they're feeling down, they're going to go to their woman.
I ain't gonna lie though. I'm not the type to express my feelings to a woman. I'm not. Well, I'll put it like this. If I am expressing myself, I do express myself, express my feelings the way I feel because I keep it real. But I'm not about to be the type of motherfucker that be like, it's like I'm not about to tell you a bunch of problems. I'm feeling down. I got little things going on, do your thing. I'm gonna enjoy you. I ain't really tripping on it today. I'm a little tired. I'm tired, I do that. But I'm not about to tell you a problem that I know you can't fix. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to do that. I will think about it and I will fix it. That's what I do. Like, it's a difference between expressing the way you feel and just throwing problems on somebody. Throwing your problems on somebody.
Women, because women are emotional. We're nurturers. We're caring.
I don't do that unless I'm talking to OGs. I don't even do that with friends. I do that with OGs, niggas that I know more than me. That I believe know more than me, or I believe they're really in position in their life where I think they can help me. But a lot of times, there's no point for me to talk to a woman in that situation. It's a point for me to enjoy her, to feel better in a way, to get a little enjoyment out of that. But outside of that, no. Ain't really no point.
We're going to make you feel better
but they
naturally.
can't help you.
He's been so damaged.
They can't help you.
What's a man gonna do?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
We deal with the same
struggles. Because women can help you with everything.
No,
and she low-key got on his ass when she said, I don't think you like women. Like, she low-key played him.
Like,
what's your boys gonna do?
Remember how I said women live life on easy mode? See, I build upon myself. Women live life on easy mode, which means they have a different experience than men do. There's no burden of performance. Women are born with value, men must earn their value. So, what the hell do I look like telling a woman my problems that she doesn't have any idea of, she can't even fathom, because she's a female, she can't give me any real solutions. The difference between men and women is this. When I have problems and I go to someone, I want solutions. Women, you guys just want someone to hear you guys out. Yeah. That's why you guys can come to us with your problems and be like, I feel this way, blah, blah, blah. You guys don't want solutions. You just want to be heard. Cool. Us, we have problems.
On the problem.
Yeah, but most of the time they just want to be heard. With men, we want solutions. Men are deductive problem solvers. That's why you see the fantastic world in front of you that we have here.
We have a very powerful mind, and the right woman is very intelligent.
Going back to what I was saying. Yeah, they suck at everything, right?
Oh my goodness.
So since I know that women suck at everything, right? Since I know that they suck at everything, I understand that the burden of performance is on me. I got to protect, I got to provide, and her job is to be pretty and be there. Like, she don't got to worry about nothing. And that's how women want it. That's
how we want it, but that's not because we suck. That's because we haven't got any good qualities to offer. That's just because that's naturally what we would require from a man. And
so you naturally suck.
No, I don't
Thank
naturally
you for proving
suck.
my point.
Men actually suck. Like, if we really deep it, men suck.
Majority do.
There's no point of having this conversation. There's no point of having this conversation. This is really called the battle of the sexes. Like, what the fuck? This is a battle? I thought this was supposed to be a date.
suck.
You will suck.
Yeah,
You
a majority
will.
do suck.
You will suck because even the high value men, you've got sucky mentalities. Yeah, where you think you can go and fuck everyone now
Hold on.
because you've got money.
They have
Yeah,
to
so
earn
you
that ability.
suck.
No. They
You
have to earn
can't
that
earn
ability.
the right to cheat. You suck. Okay.
you have to earn
Women,
your right
we
to
are
do it.
loyal. We're naturally more loyal. We're naturally more caring.
Disagree.
You have a bad experience with women.
Women are actually
Terrible. I actually
women
feel
are
sorry for
actually
you.
less loyal because women. And here's the thing.
I think you
from
need a
biological
good cry.
standpoint- No. Here's the thing.
I think women have really hurt you,
Here's
and
the
you
thing.
need to cry.
Oh, of course. Women can't be loyal from a biological standpoint, guys, because it's in their nature.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a book. It depends on the dude. It honestly depends on the guy. It depends on the guy. It honestly depends on the guy. I'm being 100% honest. It depends on the guy. Now I'm gonna be like, girl. Got some women that are hoes. They got some women that are bitches. But 9 times out of 10, if you actually meet a good woman, a woman that's a good woman, and you really solidify it, you gotta be able to differentiate when a girl's a hoe though. Cause hoes friendly. You know, hoes, some hoes friendly, some hoes is reserved, some hoes got all the right qualities, but you know that they was kind of easy and they hoes. Like they was ready before you even played the card to get them horny. It was ready before it even got they hoes. You gotta she mouthpiecing you up more than you mouthpiecing her up. 9 times out of 10 she's experienced. 9 times out of 10 she is experienced. It's kind of rare to be the woman that's mouthpiecing you up and she not a hoe. I'm just being honest. It's me being honest.
Sure, to seek the best.
So you gotta be able to differentiate a hoe from a bitch and a good woman. You supposed to put this bitch through trials. She gonna do it to you. You supposed to put this bitch through trials. You ain't supposed to just give her, oh, this is my girl. You I don't know what's wrong with you.
So if you're gonna go ahead and seek the best all the time,
I'm done trying to, give out game for the rest of this
your
video.
nature to not be loyal. Women can't be loyal biologically because for them to be loyal, that means that they're gonna stick with a guy even when he's at his worst.
And women do that, yeah.
They do, but they lose attraction, respect for that guy.
Not necessarily. It depends on what he's doing whilst he's down and out. If my husband or partner or whatever was down and out, but I can see that he's trying to build up, his mentality is still strong, I will push you, I will build you, I will help you grow.
Yeah,
I
but
will
how
give
long
you
will you do
everything
that?
until he gets to where he needs to be.
There's a time clock on that. The point is that.
Wait, I'm not going to wait 50 years, am I?
Okay. Yeah, how long are you really gonna wait, man? She's not sticking around, guys. There's always a shot clock once you stop paying the bills.
He is a serious overthinker.
Women naturally cannot be loyal. They can't. From a
loyal.
biological standpoint, they're loyal to the best man that they can get only. But once that man is not able to provide security anymore, she loses interest, she loses respect first, then she loses.
Let me tell y'all something, bro. When you if you meet a girl, right? You meet her and she crying to you every chance she get. She always talking about how bad your day is. She always mad at you. She always telling you how wrong you is about certain shit. And let's say y'all go on a date, and the date, it's a cool date, it's a cool vibe. Y'all drinking wine, y'all having a good time. And she just start complaining about shit. Right? You have sex with her, and her sex is alright. It ain't her pussy, it ain't all that. You got your nut, but you in your back of your mind, like they got some better. They got something better out there. How likely is it for you to really want to keep her around? Now, some niggas lonely. And some niggas will keep her around. That's where they fuck up. They keep her around. Initially, that's how she's seeing him. If she keep him around, she has already fucked up because of the way he thinks, the way he move, the way he act. She already ready to leave. She ready to leave the table in the first 10 minutes. So that's how their first conversation is. Look at them in a relationship. Look, all the shit she thinking, it's not put off. She thinking this for a reason. The thing is, if she find out that it's true, she gonna be a bitch. He's gonna be a real bitch in a relationship. It's not gonna be a game. It's gonna be a real bitch. But if you really listen to how she talk, like her and Cheyenne different. Like Cheyenne, a low key check your ass. Like Cheyenne, you really gotta put her in her place. you really gotta put her on her place. Her, she like a friendly bitch. Like, she like reserved. She like real reserved. You really can like, you they got different kind of women, y'all. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. You can have a friendly woman that's a hoe. You can have a friendly woman that's a good girl. You can have a friendly woman that's just a straight up bitch. And vice versa with a woman that's chill, laid back, a woman that's take charge, trying to take over situations, trying to run niggas. They got different kind of women. Like,
lose interest. Next thing you know, she's not fucking you. She's not sucking you no more. But if you flip it, able to provide security anymore, she loses interest. She loses respect first. Then she loses interest. Next thing you know, she's not fucking you. She's not sucking you no more. But if you flip it, my girl loses her job, etc. I'm not gonna.
But that's not the same thing because we said women and men want different things. But if a woman got fat, now you're going to lose respect for her. So it's on the same spectrum. It's just the different aspects of your relationship.
Yeah, but men rarely leave women. Men are actually the more loyal ones, by far. Because here's the problem. You're conflating. This is where I see where the issue is. Your definition.
This is his reality, bro.
Of loyalty, you're attributing it to both genders if it's the same.
Yeah.
And the reality is it's not. Your job as a woman is to be loyal sexually, through sexual fidelity. My job is to be loyal to you by protecting and providing for you.
And sexually.
No.
Yes.
No, because a woman's main commodity is her sexuality. A man's main commodity is not his sexuality, it's his ability to provide security.
But that doesn't matter.
The main commodity is chosen by the man, not the woman.
Doesn't matter. You stay loyal because you have to stay. A relationship is two people coming together and agreeing to be with each other, yeah? You going to have sex with someone else, you're not in a relationship.
But I'm not gonna protect that bitch.
I don't care. You're still giving her things that should only be for me.
No.
So what if a woman goes and has sex with another man? Then
It's
you're
not
going to call her a hoe.
You're a whore.
Exactly.
But because you didn't have to earn that. Loyalty for a man is not sexual. Loyalty for us is being able to protect and provide for our woman. Being willing to put your life on the line for a female shows your loyalty as a man.
He's very insecure, and in that pain and trauma, he's tried to dissect the female mind, and he has got it so wrong.
Is it easy for a woman to get sex?
Is it easy for a woman to get sex?
Yes.
Of course it is.
Is it easy for a man to get sex?
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's hard.
it is.
It's way harder.
I feel like you've had a really bad experience with game.
Listen, y'all. Please listen to what I'm saying. It's your reality. You create your reality. I'm not saying be delusional, but I'm saying is this. If you think it's hard to get women, it is for a reason. It's for a reason. If you say this is what it is, women suck. This is why I can't get no women because women suck. That's literally you giving yourself an excuse to not get women because there are guys who are not 6'3", who don't have waves, who don't have a lot of money, who don't have leather jackets, who don't have all these expensive clothes on, and that will fuck the bitch right there in 5 minutes. In 5-10 minutes. And just a conversation with her. Probably like 2 hours. I ain't gonna downplay her, but like, my point is this. It's like, depending on how you talk to the woman, that's determined on how you get her. Why is it that these niggas not getting her? It's because if you really look at how he thinks, it's like a woman. If you can imagine a woman that acting like him, it's cause, bro, he acts like a woman. Like, legit. He act like a woman. Like, he listen to how he talk. Like, he really arguing with this bitch. This wouldn't be no argument. Like, I say what I gotta say. Honestly, I'll be changing the subject. Cause this shit ain't productive to what I want. I don't want to argue. It's like he wanna argue. I don't want to argue, so I'm gonna say what I gotta say. If you don't agree, you don't agree. You disagree. Or I might change your mind. I might influence you, and then go right back to what I was trying to do, which is trying to crash. That's all I really gotta say, man. I ain't really trying to make this video too long. This shit already too long as it is, but I just had to make a point, like, behind this dude. Why people that listen to him are so fucked up. Like, look at the way he look at shit. It's fucked up. Like, for real, like, I understand y'all like, it's facts, it's reality. Bro, if this is the reality of men, explain to me, why are there men that are poor? I'm talking about dirt poor, taking a woman from a man that are millionaires, and don't say because she's a hoe, because that's an excuse. What I'm telling you to do is figure out why. Another motherfucker bang of a video. Now today we going over that boy Myron Gaines, the battle of the. What I'm saying is figure out why. Figure out why. You figure out why. You understand that a lot of this shit got to do with just understanding the game. Like, if you understand the game, the more you understand the game, the more you work on your mouthpiece, the more you change up your mentality to stop listening to niggas like this, the better your game gonna get, and the more women you go get. You can have a lot of money, and this is the reality of it. You can have a lot of money and not get no women unless you paying for them, or unless you are very flashy. Like, you can be not flashy and get women. That's what I'm trying to really express to y'all. Like, if you listen to dudes like this dude, you will always rely on money to get women. Like, for people that's watching IQ Domino Live, I really want y'all to understand, y'all niggas not, like, finna rely on women to get money. Like, that shit is stupid. It's honestly stupid. I ain't even trying to be no dating coach type shit. I'm just being honest. Like, you shouldn't rely on a woman. You shouldn't try to get money to get women. It's stupid. If you want to do something with your life and it requires you getting a lot of money, then you're going to get a lot of money. If you want to make a lot of money to get a certain lifestyle, you do that for that lifestyle. You do it for yourself. You don't do it to get women, bro. Like, you don't need... You can get a woman that look just like her and that's really loyal for you, that's down for you, and you don't need to spend no money. They exist. Like, I feel like I found like a gold mine. Like I'm just like carrying like a fucking like a big ass myth.